Okay, guys, so in today's lesson, I want to show you this jazz chord movement that goes like this. This is what we will do. We will learn this movement in the key of F, and after that, we will apply it in a couple of gospel songs as we do on this channel. Okay, so once again, the movement goes like this. Now, I said we are in the key of F, right? But you can see that my bass note is on the G. So we want to apply this on the 2 in the key of F, or on the Re in the key of F. So let's just say that in this video, we want to learn a movement to the 2 in the key of F, okay? And these movements combines a lot of wonderful techniques from tritones to all sorts of chords. It goes like, right? It goes like, and some bizarre movement. This is not like this kind of movement that we do. Those kind of patterns, no. So now let's start learning the chords one by one. Yeah. And before then, I want to welcome you to Music Empire, the channel that spreads the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ through the talent He's given us, right? The talent, the skill that He has given us. We want to hone our skill. That is why we are found here on this channel, okay? And also we have a website down in the description below, or you can just type musicempire.com. It will come. Over there we have a lot of wonderful piano courses, from contemporary gospel course to ear training course to even Ghanaian high life and praises, Ghanaian worship, Yamponsa. So many wonderful and detailed courses are found on our website. That will really bless you, okay? If you want to know more about our courses, just visit our playlist. Just look at our playlist and go to announcements. The playlist known as announcement. All the snippets or the excerpts of these courses are over there. So just go through those videos, okay? Yeah, and you'll be blessed, okay? So now let's start with breaking down those movements. I believe everybody can play F. F is like everybody's favorite key, right? So I don't need to break down the scale of F. I don't need to break this down. So the movement itself, let's take a look at the bass note first, or our left hand first, okay? So I think it starts from, and let me see. Okay. Yeah, so it starts from the 7, that is your T, right? To the flat 7, that is your Tor, to the 6, that's your La, right? So it's like 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. That's all. Okay, so then from the 6 we come to the 3rd, or your Mi, and then your flat 3, that's the Mo, and then your 2 itself, that is the Re. Okay, so it's like T taller than Mi more Re. Or you can say 7 flat 6 6 3 flat 3 2. I think the numbers are more complex to say than the tonic so far, yeah, but it's all good. Okay, so let's start. This is how I start. I first of all start by playing a single note, which is the 5 or the so. Okay, you hit this note alone first before we start. So after hitting this note, I come to 7. Okay, now if you check very well, this is what the tritone of a 7. Look, the tritone of any key is made up of the 3rd and the flat 7, right? Or the 7th. So if we go to the key of E right now, you will see that the A flat is the 3rd of E, and then the D is the flat 7 or the Tor. So in our local language, we say a tritone is formed in any key by playing its Mi, Tor, and you can invert it to make it what Tor, Mi. But I don't have time to go through all of these things. That is why getting our courses will really help you. Okay, yeah, I think these ones are found in the ear training course and also the contemporary gospel course, like the explanations behind these chords or the mysteries behind these chords. So the first thing I do is to construct a T tritone or a tritone on the 7, which is this. Okay, yes, which is this. So I have the 7 tritone. Okay, and if you look at it well too, it's an E7 chord. Assuming I add the 5 to it, it becomes an E dominant 7th chord. But even by taking away the 5, it's still the same chord, an E7th chord. Okay, so it's still the same as what E tritone. Yeah, I really don't want to go into theories right now. The next chord over the flat 7 or the Tor or the E flat is what the E flat 7 flat 9. So which is an E flat dominant 7th chord with a flat 9. Okay. Where is the flat 9? Where is the flat 9? This guy makes it the flat 9 because this becomes your 9, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This becomes your 9. So this guy makes it the flat 9. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So what I want to tell you is that learning, especially the theory, is very important. I have intentionally placed this software here so that you can see the names of the chords. But you see, you can choose to choose the names of the chords. The day that a software will not be available, you will struggle to mention the names. That is why it's very important to learn all of these things. Okay, even though the software is available to make life easier, but it's important to know how chords are really constructed. So that is why I keep saying that our courses will really bless you. Okay, so don't stick to only softwares. Learn. Before these softwares came into existence, people were able to learn all of these things without the help of softwares. Okay, so on the flat 7, it's just like play an E flat octave on your left, and on the right I just have, let me say, the 2, 4, flat 6 and 7, right? Or re, fa, and then Z, and then a T. Okay, yeah, it's a very simple chord. Okay, so the first one is a tritone, sorry, okay, and then so the first note that we played was a single note, that was the 5 or the C, before we strike our E 7th to this, and then we have our 6, that's our La, right? So on the 6 and D minor 7, you have the 6 and a stretch to the 1. You should be able to do this. If you're not able to do this, just simply play an octave and you'll be fine. Okay, so play this. And on our right hand, I have the what do you call it, the A, right? A, or the 3, 5, 6, 1, or A, C, D, F. Okay, that's your 6th chord in the key of F or your La. So we have, okay, just practice it slowly like that, you'll be fine. Now the next set of chords we want to look at is what? The 3, flat 3, and the 2. Or we have Mi, Mo, Re, and this goes like this. Okay, so we have so on the Mi or on your third, you have this chord. Yeah, now look at the screen. You have what? A dominant 9th sharp 11th chord. Okay, yeah, I don't have time to explain why it is so. Okay, so I think we need a chord right now. So on my left, I have, look at this carefully, I have a 7th on my left. Okay, so I have the A, which is the 3, and then the G, which is the 2, or your Re, so Mi and Re, right? And on the right hand, I have the Fi, Z, To, sorry, Fi, Z, To, and then a Re. Okay, so I have the Fi, Z, To, and Re. Or what? Or we have flat 5, flat 6, flat 7, 2. Yeah, that's a chord. So this is a 3 chord in the key of F. Okay. Then we have my favorite amongst all of them. That's on your flat 3 or on the A flat. So I have the Mo and then the D or A flat and your G flat or F sharp, and I have the F major chord, the second inversion of the F major chord on my right hand. So okay, so we have, so far we have, then like this. I just love this one. Then on the 2, you can just play a single 5 again. You play a single 5 again before you go to the 2. Okay, so it's like okay, so now let's see how I play the 2 after playing this single 5 or single so. Did you hear the grace notes? So let's learn the left chord first, the chord on our left first. I have the 2, 6, and 4. It's a G minor chord. This is a G minor chord. Okay, it's a G minor chord. But you see, I've voiced it in a different way to form a stretch. And so now I have the 2, 6, 4. You see, one day we'll take our time and learn more about chord voicings, okay? Yeah. Good. And then the right hand chord is very simple. It's just 6 and 3, right? Or La and Mi. But the grace note makes it more interesting. So it's like, so if you want to make this grace note very simple, begin by playing the 6 and not the 3 but the 2. So Okay, then quickly do a switch from the 2 to the 3. So, okay, so, okay, pan. So as a pan, I'm like, so just remove this one and then place your finger here, but let it be very fast so that it turns like this. Yeah, maybe, I don't know who you are, but maybe you may not get it instantly, but I can assure you that practice, you get the same feel that I'm getting over here. Okay, yeah, and this simple thing alone can change the whole music. Like instead of doing, I did what? There's a difference, even though it's the same thing. So sometimes we really get confused and we'll be asking ourselves, why is it that I'm playing the same chord as somebody but I'm not getting the same feel? And sometimes we think that maybe the keyboard that we are using is inferior compared to the keyboard the person is using. No, it's not true. It's not true at all. I have been to a lot of occasions where I went to meet a PSR keyboard there, like these kind of small weddings. Like I was attending as a guest, but I'll go and meet a small PSR keyboard there. Now we know that the PSR cannot be compared to these Nord and Yamaha keyboards and those kind of stuff. But by the grace of God, I can play the PSR in such a way that if you are listening from afar, you may not believe that you can play such nice chords on the PSR. The thing is that it's not only about the keyboard, but it's about my touch. So look at the way I'm playing these chords, for instance. See? Just listen to this one. You see, I'm rolling. You see, and then the energy. I don't know whether it's an energy. But when I'm playing the keyboard, I naturally don't stress. Like, no, I barely do those kind of things. You see, I prefer to play it in a smooth way. So yeah, and the keyboard has been made in such a way that it responds to touch. This wasn't part of the lesson, but I'm just adding it. Okay, the keyboard has been made to respond to touch, so you can do this. See, I haven't touched any volume control, but look at this. You see, and steady my real finger very well, not the soft one, not the MIDI cross. Steady my real finger very well. Okay. You see, I'm not hitting it too, but now I'm able to naturally increase the volume. But look at this. I can even do this. Look, if you don't listen to the volume, you may think I'm hitting the keyboard, right? But are you hearing any sound? Okay. So I just want you to, I hope you understood just a little demonstration I did here. Learn touch control on the keyboard. I think I might have to dedicate a whole lesson on it. Okay, so that's how come I'm able to get those kind of feels. Like, okay, yeah, one day I'll dedicate a lesson to, like very soon, not one day, very soon, I'll dedicate a lesson to touch controls on the keyboard. Okay, yeah. So this is pretty much the chord movement itself. Okay. And there are countless songs that you can put what we have done into. And because of time, I think we have to shift that to part 2. So obviously our next lesson after this video will be that part 2, where we will do a practical application. There are a lot of songs that have a 2 or a re in. True of us. There are a lot of songs that have a 2 or a re inside. And I can assure you that even though it looks like a long progression, you can still fit it in any song that has a 2. And so that is what we will do in our next lesson. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and turn on your notifications. The moment I post the next video, you get a notification, okay? And also try and share for others to be blessed as well. Okay, this is free. You only spend data, but technically it is free. So try and share so that others will also be blessed as well. And don't forget to visit musicempire.com. Okay, you'll be blessed as you visit there. Use the link in the description to visit our website, or just type musicempire.com. Okay, everything will come. So thank you very much, guys, for staying with me. God bless you so much, and let's meet in our next lesson.